No, I'm not being serious.
Oh, he scared me. Holy shit.
Oh, he wouldn't pull off this elaborate plan. He would come for us with everything he had. And he would get one of us.
I know.
Because both of us can't win the veto.
I was one of you guys trying to make nice with him last minute and act like the asshole.
Oh, I think it would be kind of impossible for me to make nice. We're in too deep.
I know this.
It's
So
do we go talk to him?
I think so. It's too deep. Like, we can't turn back now.
No, we can't.
Like,
They're going to say goodnight, house guests, in like 15 minutes. My guess. Maybe a bit longer because Tara's dyeing her hair right now. But they might have did a battery change just because they knew what was coming.
it's just that, like, there's no more discussions to be had.
Just tell him. That's the last discussion. So tell him to his face that we're voting him out. Do we owe him that?
Yes?
Fuck,
course
we
we owe
do.
him that.
I was hoping you said no.
We do. How can we not do it? I would never want to go out with you guys not telling me. Why would you guys not tell me? That would be my question. Just so I wouldn't pitch to you anymore?
He's never going to talk to us again, Deshaun.
Why? It's a game. He says it's more than that to him, but is that just part of his game?
I don't know, man. It felt like my whole world, it felt like I was broken when he put me on, man. I never felt like that before.
I get it, but you feel like that because you're here and this is all you have right now.
I know.
I don't know, like, I don't think you talked to us for a long time. I don't know. I've never played this game before, so I don't know what happens when you leave. It seems that way now because it's everything. But I actually don't know. He said to me, he pushed his heart to me. He pretty much told me, like, yo, this is what gets me in trouble in real life. I put others ahead of myself. I put others ahead of myself. Put others ahead of myself, and I did it here. The problem is he keeps doing it. He doesn't learn his lesson. The real lesson learned is a hard pill to swallow. But you can't put people before you. You just can't, especially here. He couldn't save all of us, but he wanted to. And we knew that he would. And we put him in that situation. And we knew exactly what he would do so that we'd end up here, so that we'd have this decision to make.
I also don't think if it was me and Beth on the block that he would have made this move. He wouldn't have did this for me.
No.
He did it for you and Beth. I wasn't touching the block.
Honestly, Keith, I'm not even sure if he did it for me or how much percentage of it was me. Because the reality is him pulling down Beth keeps Beth safe. He doesn't know for sure that I go up. Tara said it, but we don't know that for sure. I never
I
went
should
up.
have just told him that I was going to vote out Beth.
The reality is, too, if I was next to Beth on the block, Beth probably goes home.
Not probably. She does.
And I think he deep down knew that. And he didn't want to have to show his cards on that one. But I know where he stands.
So do I.
I'm not his number one. And I was at one point. And he was all of our number ones. That's why he's got to go.
I kind of knew that.
The only reason he kept you is because he was splitting up you and Tina, for being real. He was okay with splitting up you and Tina. It wasn't about change of heart. It was splitting up you and Tina either way, and he'd rather you have you than Tina.
I would have been game to vote out Tina. I might have put up a little fight, but if I got too much resistance, I would have shown my loyalty to the squad.
That's what it comes down to. That's why. The difference between this and that is that if we keep him in the game, it's still him and Beth. That'll never change.
What do we tell him? He's a competitor.
That's the problem. Huh?
He's a competitor. We can't beat him. I don't even know what to say. I'm sorry.
He'll never forgive us for this. The fact that it went this far, it'll never be the same. For that reason, can't keep you in the game. He'll never trust us. He'll never trust us. Never. He didn't even trust us after he did it, really, because he was shook. If he was already scared from right after he did it, imagine next week when things get tight. He's too dangerous of a player to have in this game that won't be loyal to us anymore. The fact that he had to pitch to us 6 times, he'll never forget that. The fact that we put him through that, he'll never forget that. And he won't be the same person we're seeing right now next week.
No, I know. I'm not the same person.
He'll have the look in his eye that he had when he pitched you to me. That's what he's going to have. And I was looking in his face being like, who is this? I remember being like, wait, what? Now? Why?
He told me that you were pissed when him and Beth said that they wanted to keep me.
Do you see what I'm talking about? Kiefer.
I don't believe him, Ty. If you wanted me gone, I'd be gone.
Keith, do you see what I'm talking about? When you came and talked to me in that bathroom, I went straight to the HOH room. I was like, yo, Keith has to stay, like I've been saying. And Beth's like, I don't know, this and that, and then, I don't know. Then they switched it up and said, oh, you swore on all this stuff to protect all of us.
They didn't ask me to swear on shit to protect you.
I know that. I don't believe they did.
I kept my energy the same with you this whole time, man.
You have. Nothing has changed, and I've never wavered toward you. I'm sorry I was in that room when that happened, and I'm sorry I was standing with them when it happened. But the reality is, I wasn't a majority, and I didn't really have a say.
I know you didn't.
I couldn't. They were adamant and convinced, and they were having conversations without me. They were on a power trip. What do you want me to say?
I believe everything you're saying.
Being in that H room for 2 weeks in a row probably does some shit to you.
100% it does.
And it did to them. But now we are here. They made the choices they made. Jed made his bed, turned on his own people before he needed to. And now all of us are doubtful that he'll be loyal to us now. That is not my fault. It wasn't my idea to put you on the block, and I didn't put you on there. He did.
I know. I don't hold you accountable. I hold him and Beth. That's basically all it is. I couldn't even imagine you pitching me being like, yo, maybe we should put Kiefer.
It didn't cross my mind.
I don't think it would have. I honestly, because then where does that leave you?
We're going to burn Kiefer. That's what I said.
No, I know, Deshaun. That's what I've been telling you.
I said, if we're just burning Kiefer like that, what about me?
That's why I went to you and I said, I swore on a bunch of shit. It don't mean shit. I did what I had to do to survive. Going with my gut, and I'm trusting in you. That's all I can do from here on out now. Because I sure as hell don't trust Tara or Brayden, even though it may look like I trust Tara. I don't trust her a bit. You see how she's talking? She's talking all kinds of crazy. She'll fucking do anything now. She thinks she just... You know what I mean?
I know.
I put in the work to help keep you off the block. I hope that shows something too.
You did, and you don't have to convince me of anything, because I know where you stand. I do have a little bit of concern that you're mad at me for going up on the block, because I was in the room, but I apologize for that, man. I was there.
Dude.
But I'm not coming for you. I know you've been real with me, and my energy has always been the same with you.
Honestly, I hope you win, but if you don't win, I hope I fucking win, so I can show you that I'm not gonna fucking put you up on the block.
I don't think you will. I really don't.
Why would I?
I don't know. But the reality is now, he just gotta go, man. And I feel like a dickhead because he actually didn't do anything to me. He didn't really do something to me.
No.
Right? He doesn't have an actionable thing that I could tangibly say, wow, he did this to me. You can. I can't. Beth can't. So it's kind of messed up. But the thing is, I know he's never going to let this down. I know that I'm not his number one and he was all of ours. I just know that the path to the win is so much harder with him here. Is it another hurdle we have to jump through to win? I'm not scared of Bridge. I'm not scared of Tara. I'm not scared of Beth. I have no worries about beating them. Like none.
Me neither.
No concerns.
You just better be better at me than this next HOH.
Hmm?
You gotta win.
I know.
You have to fucking win.
I know. And I will. I'm gonna win. I'm going to win. End of story. When do we tell him?
Right now.
What's our reasoning? He'll never forgive us.
We deliberated too long.
Yeah, we'll come up. Just me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How long you want me to give you? I'll pull up.
10 minutes. Maybe less.